y'all, it's Kate from the Little Apothecary and welcome back to my channel. I am back with another weekly reading update. Today is May 24th and I have 2 books to catch you up on. I'll talk about my current reads and what I'll be reading next. And hopefully I'll be able to get through a little bit more reading this week than I did in the past couple weeks. But you know, we'll see because life is crazy right now. So first up, I finished Burning Girls and Other Stories by Veronica Shanos. This is one of the short story collections that I was reading for Short Story Sundays. This had interesting stories with unique characters, and all the stories were based off of Jewish folklore, which I found really interesting and unique. We don't often get Jewish folklore in books, so I loved that aspect of it. The other book that I finished was A Memory Called Empire by Arkady Martin. This is a science fiction space opera book. It was really intriguing to me. It kept me interested to the very last page, but it felt more science fiction, less space opera to me. It was, in my opinion, very science fiction-y, if you know what I mean. Very hard science fiction. Almost cold, but not quite cold. There was emotions in it, and it did make me feel some emotions at times, just not as much as I wanted to. But I did enjoy both of those reads, and I'll have dedicated reviews coming for those soonish. That brings me up to my current reads. So my physical read is still Sky Full of Elephants by Sabo Campo. This will likely become a DNF by the end of the weekend. I am just not motivated to read this. I'm not interested in what's happening. The characters aren't interesting to me. They're not drawing me in. And I've got so many other books that I could be reading right now, so I'm going to give it a little bit longer, probably until my library loan is up. I think that's Monday or Tuesday. When that's up, when I have to return it back to the library, I'll probably use that as an excuse to keep going until that library loan is up or I finish the book. I don't think I'll be finishing the book by then though. My immersion read is Mad Ship by Robin Hobb. I've only just started this by the time you're watching this, so I don't have a lot of thoughts on it right now, but I am excited to get back into the live ship traders world and the realm of the elderlings and continue on this journey. My ebook is Winds of Strife by Yuri Gutman. This one is feeling kind of mixed feelings for me. I'm about 60% of the way through here. I like it and I'm interested enough to continue and to finish it, but I'm not wowed by it like some people were. It's sitting probably about a 3-star for me. It's really hard for me to read these characters and to really get a grasp on the story as a whole. My audiobook that I'm listening to right now is Rocks, My Life in and Out of Aerosmith by Joe Perry. This is narrated by Joe Perry, but he's not a great narrator, so if you're interested in Joe Perry's life, I would recommend maybe picking up a physical or e-copy of this instead of the audiobook, because he just reads very monotone with hardly any inflections in his voice, and it's not a good narration. But the content in this book is really interesting. He starts from when he's just a kid. We're at the point now where he's just fallen in love with playing the guitar. And if you don't know who Joe Perry is, he's the legendary guitarist for the band Aerosmith. Aerosmith is in the title. I grew up on Aerosmith music. My mom and my stepdad were huge Aerosmith fans. They even had an Aerosmith song as their wedding song when they got married. We went to an Aerosmith concert as a family vacation. It was Aerosmith and Kiss together, so I know just about all the Aerosmith songs. I know their band members. I knew exactly who Joe Perry was when I started this book. That's why I got this book. I did not expect him to be not a great narrator though. So that leaves me with what I am reading next. Next, I'll be starting an e-arc for Loyalty to the Max by Maya Darjani. This is book 2 in her series, but also a standalone. It's kind of like a companion book. It technically is book 2 because it's a second book that she's released in this series, but it's more companion standalone. I am told. I'm really excited to read that because I loved her first book, Ancient as the Stars, so I can't wait to get back into that universe. And then my next physical read will be The Unwilling by Kelly Braffett. And after that, I'm not sure what I'll be starting next. Once I finish my audiobook, I'll likely jump into the next Audible read that I have. That was, you know, my Audible style of choosing random books. The one that has been on there the longest that I haven't read yet. I don't even know which book that is yet, so I'll update you more on that when I know. Videos that you can look for this coming week include The Winter King by Bernard Cornwell. This is going up on Tuesday, May 27th, and a spoiler-free review for The Maid's Secret by Nita Prose, which will go up on Thursday, May 29th. If you're interested in either of those books, make sure you watch my channel on Tuesday and Thursday for those reviews. My reviews usually go up about 9 a.m. Eastern Time if I am on track, which I think I am for this week. I think I have these already scheduled, so stay tuned for those reviews if you're interested. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite reading moment from this past week? What are you looking forward to reading most in this next week? As always, keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.